Hello, you beautiful people. This is Conversations in the Clinic. I'm your host, Dr. Kelly, here in the clinic today. And this is the book that started it all. It's called The Exercise Cure. It's by a guy named Dr. Jordan Metzl. And Dr. Metzl is my uncle's orthopedic surgeon at the Hospital for Special Surgery in New York City. My uncle got married, gotta be 12 years ago now. And he got married in October. He was running New York in November. And he was having knee problems. And he went to Dr. Metzl, and he described himself as the nervous groom. Now, my uncle was 50 when he got married, probably a little bit older. And he's seen Dr. Metzl a handful of times since, and Dr. Metzl ended up doing a meniscus repair on him, and he's doing great. He's doing fine. He's run probably 12 marathons since, probably more than that. But my uncle bought this book written by Dr. Metzl and gave it to me as soon as I graduated physical therapy school. If not that day, then within 6 months after. And this has become a little bit of like my Bible in here. And basically all he did is he wrote a book about the conditions that he sees at the Hospital for Special Surgery. And if he could give somebody something to prevent them, this is it. So I'm really grateful that I read it early in my physical therapy career. But I always earmark, you could see it, I'm gonna come closer. Always earmark this page. Okay. When I have people in this office get up and down off the floor, and I have had almost every patient do it since I've started practicing, I'm going to read you the excerpt. Okay, Dr. Metzl, I appreciate your permission to read this to everybody. It's called The Simple Self-Test You Can Take Right Now. Brazilian researchers figured this one out, and I think every doctor should give this test to every patient. If anything, it will open everyone's eyes to the importance of regular exercise. Here's what to do. Sit on the floor. Indian style is fine. Now stand. Do so without worrying about speed, and do so with the absolute minimum help you need, whether that comes from using your hands, another person, a wall, or furniture. That's it. That's the test. What does it prove? The researchers tested 2,000 men and women ages 51 to 80. Those who could stand up without using their hands or getting other help lived longer than those who couldn't, a lot longer. Those who got up on their knees and needed help from a table or wall or another person to stand were 6 times more likely to die prematurely than the non-help group. Why? This very simple test reveals everything about your current strength, flexibility, and coordination. In this research group, those who could rise using just one hand or with no help at all were in the top 25% for musculoskeletal fitness. It's so simple. The higher your fitness level, the longer you'll live. The people in this study were older, but I'll bet a lot of young people out there who would have a tough time standing up without any help. Take it to heart, folks, and take this test. If you have trouble with it, I hope it inspires you to start a regular exercise program. Lots of ideas in this book. Even if you do something as simple as adding push-ups, planks, and lunges to your daily activity, you'll see a huge difference when you retest yourself only a few weeks later. Try it. Your life may depend on it. Now you see why I'm so passionate about this. And the reason that I wrote the newsletter that accompanies this video and include the scoring guide to simplify it for people and provide a visual on what that paragraph basically just said is because I had another conversation with a physical therapist friend of mine who has seen these videos and was talking about it, and he doesn't know a ton about the test. I've become somewhat of an expert in it in the last 8 weeks because I've just kept doing it and kept diving in and answering questions about it. But he talked about it, he was like, Kel, think about if someone can do what you're doing until the day they die, like think about their quad strength. Think about their capacity to get up and down off a toilet, to get up and down off the floor, obviously, to get into and out of a car and an airplane, to give a bath to themselves or their kids or their grandkids or their dog for that matter. Think about what their quality of life is going to be like if they can do that test and they stay strong and mobile and independent and coordinated. And it just like lit a little fire under my butt because I wasn't sure the direction that this was going to head. And I've kind of been adjusting my sails as I've seen what people have asked for. This matters really significantly. And I want to be really clear of like, I'm not here to scare you. My whole philosophy is like empower people to move. Most people don't need exact form and exact sets and reps. Most people need to just move more. Okay, we as a society sit too much too long, and our environment is very different than the biology that we evolved in right now. So we have all these diseases and all these problems that different PT clinics and orthopedic clinics and pain management clinics are popping up left and right, and they have a 3-month wait list. And it's really because our environment and our biology are mismatched. That's a whole nother topic. Make sure you start practicing this. If you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, if you want to be independent in your 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, this is a very important skill. And I don't care if you can sit on the ground like I am right now and you can switch across your, like, it starts somewhere. If this is hard, prop yourself up on a couple of books or a couple of yoga blocks. Start somewhere. But the capacity to stay mobile, and then the ability to be strong, and then the coordination it takes to make those two things work together will do wonders for your confidence. That's it for today. I appreciate you. Thank you for spending your time, your energy, your attention, and your effort with me. If you have any questions, send me an email. Reply to these. I try to make sure that I see what everybody is confused by or what they need help with and how I can help them. So I appreciate you guys. Keep moving. Keep getting better every day.